as an artist, you actually don't have to be in the rat race of the graduate visa program. You can be completely different, make as much money as you can during this PSW. How do you bring that level of freedom, level of comfort in your head? I know you went skydiving a couple of months ago. You went to Germany.
Like I told you about this global talent visa. So artists, people can really get this visa. It's same like we have to meet this certain amount of criteria and all. If you are like, if you can do that, then you can easily get that visa for 5 years.
But do you think the education here in the UK helped them get a better job in India?
I think so. A few friends from my class itself, like they got this job and all, as a designer and all. Now they are working in different parts of London.
So what exactly did you learn there? Like, change did he give you?
When I was back in India, I used to paint something just like directly. But coming here, we need a story behind what we are doing. First, you have to study, research about the things, and then...
So more meaningful.
Yeah, and more unique.
How many more exhibitions you would need to do to be eligible for the Global Talent Visa? So guys, that was Arjun and we had a great fun time here. We are on the way to his house. On this bus ride, we took this chance to chat up with him, catch up with him and understand what he has been up to. And I hope if you are looking to be working in a creative domain, you understand the difficulties, the reality, and at the same time, the opportunity of finding that exposure, finding yourself in that meantime. So if you are looking to study abroad, then watch this full video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. So thanks, Arjun, for bringing us to your home. It's so fascinating to see all your artwork around us. We thought that, maybe because we've spoken so much about you as an artist, please share what are you trying to, create and, what is your thought process behind it?
So like I told you about, like I'm just kind of working in few of the paintings, right? These ones are paintings based on the near-death experience.
Okay.
So normally I do make stuffs like these kind of lucid dreaming, near-death experience kind of stuff. So these are the series that I'm currently working on from that item. So these two are the finished ones and there's one more over there, it's not finished. So because I just last couple of weeks back, I just moved to here.
Right.
So I'm just setting all those.
So what was your thought process?
So it's just like
behind this painting.
Just like a person, she's just going. It's just she's on her path.
Right.
And this circle is just dominates. Just she's going through. Like,
that's like kind of she's going through that.
Through portal. That the portal of like.
She's
hanging between half death and near death. So that's the thing. Like it's a feeling like everyone say like we have kind of like normally some of the people have like the feeling of near death. Some of the people have experienced it also. There's been a lot of like studies and all like about those topics. So from that thought, like I just made this painting like she's between the death and like life.
Very interesting. And how about this one? What were you
It's
thinking?
Also it's like she's just vanishing into the air. I did based on her soul. So it's just vanishing into her soul is just melting from her body.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's just going back to the blank canvas of white.
Yeah, the whole white.
But some of it still remains.
And it
so
will
still
come
near
back.
death. So it's not gone, but
that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing based on this series. And this one is not finished at all.
And
this is I just started, so it's just a background phase.
So here you are still your thoughts. You are still trying to figure out what it is. No, it is great. I think I thought that everyone should also see. We've spoken about Arjun as an artist. This is what he's doing as his current project. This is not what was there in his exhibitions previously. No. They were completely different. This is the latest project that he's working on, and hopefully we'll see it in an exhibition here soon. Yeah. Thank you, Arjun. Thank you for sharing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed something new.
But it will be hot. The bus will be hot.
Bus will be hot.
Yeah.
Alright, so hi guys, we are here in London with Arjun. You know Arjun if you have been following me. We met Arjun last year while he was doing his work. He's just completed studies and he has started working in London, and he gave us a short tour of the museum that he was working at. And now we are back in London, catching up with him again and trying to understand how things have changed. What he has been up to in the last 9 months or so. Just on the way, gonna chat with him and learn from him.
Sure. Hi, Piyush.
But
it's nice
good to see you, Arjun.
Again,
yeah, same here, man. Same here. Yeah. And you look fitter. You look stronger now. What have you been up to in the last 9 months?
So last 9 months is roughly kind of same, but the weather's changed and all. So I've been doing lots of painting for some exhibitions and all.
So you're working out, becoming fit and painting and
that's the thing happening in my life, right? Painting. For doing some.
Since I met you, I've been following you on Instagram, and you have some great art that you are making.
So thank you.
We'd love to, if you guys, we're gonna put his Instagram in the link. If you like what he's doing, follow him and share his
thank you.
his information with the
great.
friends. Yeah. Tell us a little bit, Arjun. Let's go a little bit of recap. Let's do a reintroduction to everyone who doesn't know you already.
So I'm from like the south part of India, Kerala.
Okay.
So I just came here like around 2022
Right.
to do my masters in visual communication. Like last year I moved to London.
So you did your masters in visual communication, but what did you study in India?
So India I used to study in like BA graphic designing and animation.
And from which university was that?
So it was like from Media Village, like St. Joseph College of Communication. That's in Kerala itself. It's
Right.
Kottayam. So
And once after completing that, did you do some work in India?
just completing the course, I got a job in Bangalore and I started working as a graphic designer for a few months. I think that's our best come.
Yeah. So I think before we continue, let's get on the bus. Let's not miss this one.
Yeah, sure. I think we can sit somewhere. So we can talk. Yeah.
So you were sharing what were Arjun, that what were all did you do after your bachelor's?
Sure. So once I completed my bachelor's, I got like a job as a graphic designer. Like I just worked there for I think for a month. So the main thing was that I used to have long hair at that time. So once I moved to Bangalore, the hair was going. Then I called my mom and said, "My mom, it's not happening.
Yeah.
The hair is going. The water is not good." And she said, "Like, it's okay, it's fine. Just come back." And then I went back to like my place, and then I started.
So the water of Bangalore didn't suit you.
Yeah. So I just quit my job and I went back, and I did like learn like from YouTube to do tattooing. Then I had a tattoo studio for almost an year in like Alapi.
So you learned tattooing from YouTube.
Yeah, and then I started doing tattooing. Then I opened a studio with one of my few friends.
Okay.
And we had it for like around few months, like around like an year, almost an year. And then we started. I used to like started traveling and all. Then I explored India for few years, backpacking and all. And then I was staying back in Himachal. I just stayed like 4 years over there.
4 years in Himachal, yeah.
So I just really liked that place. I was staying there. In the meantime, I was just working as a graphic designer.
So you were working like
freelancing, and then I had worked as a senior graphic designer for one of my friend's company that was based in Qatar. Then after that, started working as a creative director.
Mm-hmm.
That only I worked for 4 months. It's for an Israel company. It was an animation studio. That was just before coming to UK.
Right.
Like the last 4 months, and then I came to UK. Yeah. So it was like kind of quite of journey. So
like Himachal water suited you.
Yeah, Himachal I really liked.
You really liked, yeah. So you had a bunch of different kind of experience from learning animation to going and tattooing and then again back into media and communication. What got you to think that you want to study in UK and like study abroad, and why did you choose UK?
The main thing was to do is like I want to make art. I have tried so many other stuff in my life, like this tattooing. Everything is connected with art, like designing and all. While doing paintings all the time I get that happiness. I thought maybe I do more paintings and I will show some exhibitions, put on some exhibitions over in London or like in UK. So that's the main reason I just came to move here. Yeah, and then.
So you are like a wanderer who's like, we want to experiment and try out new things.
Yeah,
so when you came, you didn't come here for post-study work permit or full-time jobs or settlement.
No.
That was not the mindset that you were coming in for.
I just came here to get some exposure, make some paintings, like do some exhibitions. And we never know like what life's gonna bring us.
Right.
Let's see,
Great. So when you are like when you came here, so which university did you study from, and what course did you pursue?
Sure. So I studied in Manchester. Like the university was like University of Salford.
Okay.
And I did my masters in visual communication. I think that really gave me like a kind of perspective, like how to do art, like how to make art. So while doing that course, one of my professor, his name is Alex. So he really helped me to like think in a different way, like the way we used to be making art back in India. So that really changed my whole perspective, like to make art and all.
So what exactly did you learn there? Like change did he give you?
When I was back in India, I used to paint something just like directly. But coming here, we need a story behind what we are doing. First you have to study, research about the things, and then your art gonna be like more different way. Like
so more meaningful.
Yeah, and more unique, like the way it will express itself. Yeah, that's the thing I mainly learned from there. And in that course, it's just mainly visual communication, like I told you. It was just I can usually make whatever I want. So I tried few stuffs over there. I tried like installation artwork,
Okay.
performance artworks. I even did like paintings and all.
Right.
And I tried collaborated with this photography and abstract and all.
Lots of different things. Okay, so I think somebody who's looking to explore, somebody who's looking to do something different, you had a great opportunity to try out many different things. Did you have classmates when you came to study who were actually coming from a longer term stay or a full-time job, visa sponsorship, that kind of mindset, or you had very little Indians in your class?
We had like 3 or 4 Indians in my class, and
how big was your class?
So my class was like not quite big, so it was like around 15 people.
Right.
Yeah, but it was like it's like 3 people were like Indians. Rest of everyone was like from different part of the country and from UK itself.
Although even like University of Salford has quite a few Indian students, but your program specifically was still very multinational.
Yeah, multinational.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially in art, like it's also important to have different perspectives. So that should definitely be part of the experience.
It was really nice, like working with different people from different countries and all, like sharing the ideas and working with them. It was like kind of felt like I'm in a different place. Like
the other Indians who were there, were they also having a similar mindset as you, or do you think they felt kind of different, that they need a job and they want visa sponsorship?
They want a job and visa sponsorship,
right?
Because they were like two of my other friends were there, so they just went back to India after the courses and they just got us working as a designers back in India right now. And one of my other friends also got a sponsorship job, and but he got it like in a different sector, like healthcare sector, and then he's back with his family and all. Like
so one guy went into the healthcare sector. Was it care home?
Yeah, it's care.
So he went into the care home sector and then took a care worker visa. That's one pathway that person did, but that's not really related to your study, right? No. And the other individual, he went back to India.
Yeah, they both went to India. They're just working as a designers now.
But do you think the education here in the UK helped them get a better job in India?
Yeah, I think so. They were like not much older when they came to study, like because when I came I was just around like 26, but they were like around 23 or 22.
Right. So they didn't have much exposure before.
Yeah, before. So they just had their graduation and then they got this master's from here. And then I think it's really helped them.
So it's helped them get a better opportunity in India, get more exposure here while they were studying. What exactly is your plan now? 2024 you completed. You have your visa till 2026. Almost 1 year is gone. Where are you working? What are you doing? What is your plan going forward? So
right now I'm working in the same, like the British Museum. The last time when we spoke, I was still there. So
at the British Museum.
So I'm still working over there. So my future plan, I'm gonna do some more exhibitions over here. And if I think like if I getting more exposure here, so I'm gonna maybe apply for this global talent visa. So it's for artists, like we can apply for that here. Like for that we just need to have some certain criteria, like we just have to do some exhibitions inside this country or like outside the country to be a part of a gallery and all. So I'm working in that sector also, like to make that happen.
So if you enjoy and you're able to get good exhibitions, you've already done a few exhibitions, right?
So I've done one in London and one in Athens.
Right.
Yeah, so that was last year.
So you've already done 2 exhibitions. How many more exhibitions you would need to do to be eligible for the global talent visa?
It doesn't have any number of like exhibitions. It's just they want to see us like we are a potential artist over here. So that's the thing.
One way of thinking is that can you become an artist? Can you actually explore more on painting and visual communication? You can turn that into a career within London or within England itself and apply for the global talent visa. So that's your priority number 1.
Yeah, that's a number 1.
Right. What is there a plan B?
Yeah, of course there's a plan B. Like if nothing's working out, I will go back to India maybe, and I will have a place in my own place in Himachal. I will make art from there. I used to like living over there. I really like mountains.
Right.
Yeah, so maybe I will go back to India, have my own place, rent out a place for myself, like back in those days.
You're right.
And then I will do maintenance and like do some freelance work. I'll be happy my own over there.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a plan B.
With this uncertainty, does it scare you? Does it make you nervous?
Yeah, sometimes it does make me nervous, but I really like to let's see like what happened kind of guy. So it's fine for me. Like,
yeah,
anyway I will do something. It's fine.
So guys, let's take a small pause and let me tell you that I counsel hundreds of students looking to study abroad every month. And I am here to help you guys, not just with understanding your profile, which country or university is the best one for you, but help you through the admission process. And me and my team will get you your visa on time. And if you want a one-on-one counseling session with me, please go into the description. There is a link to my Calendly and you can book a one-on-one slot with me. And let's get back to our video now. A lot of our students who are watching this, and I also tell them this, that, there is a big challenge sometimes when you're doing certain courses. In UK, it becomes very difficult to get a job in your field of study. Yeah. Do you think visual communication is one of those domains where it is very difficult to find a job that you really want to do? You end up doing jobs which, just you're doing to meet the bill, but not adding really to your skills.
So what I think is like, this job can really help people if they really wanted to. It's just basically what you wanted to focus on the thing. Like when I was doing that course, there were like people focusing in this course and they were focusing in graphic designing. So their work of contribution and attributes were related to designing and
right.
So the people with those, they really got a job in like graphic designers and all.
Right.
Yeah, but the same way. But my concept was really changed to like I came here as a designer or something like
right.
designer, creative worker. But it's just really my perspective changed to kind of art. And all. So I am just focusing on that. So it's like people were.
So getting I think a link job in art is going to be very difficult because like as an artist you're sort of independent. But you're saying students who are building an understanding of portfolio of digital, they are able to get opportunities.
Yeah, sure. They got like I have few friends from my class itself. Like they got this job and all as a designer and all. Now they are working in different parts of London.
Is it difficult for international students to get jobs as in graphic design versus like the domestic students?
I think normally the people I got, like the friends, some of them are like already UK citizens and some of them are from Iran and all. In my class only it's like 3 people were like Indians. The rest of them all from here. They definitely got jobs and all.
Right. So I think what you're saying is getting jobs as a graphic designer if you're going in visual communication, then that's the domain to look at.
If you're focusing on like your portfolio and making artworks like related to that, and that's a good opportunity.
That's a good opportunity. So I think you are a more unique person who is a little crazy also, I would say, but all artists are. You have this very different view on life that you will do what you will enjoy. I think that's also very important to be happy that you are not concerned but you are not nervous. Just going over the board to make ends meet and make as much money as you can during this PSW. Yeah. So how do you bring that level of freedom, level of comfort in your head? I know you went skydiving a couple of months ago. You went to Germany with your friends and Amsterdam. So you are traveling. It's not that you are taking any money from home. You are earning and spending. You're enjoying your life. You're gaining more exposure. You're enjoying what you are doing.
Yeah.
Now, how does one get into that frame of mind when you have like spend money on education, you have certain living expenses? How do you become free?
It's like even though like when we get paid and all, I certainly save some kind of money to like travel and all. And also send some money to my home. It's like
how much money do you make, man?
So I make like around like £2,000.
Right.
Yeah, per month. That's not enough. Like, but still, like if we want to do something, we can always find things to like do, like for savings to your travel. Because if you really enjoy doing things, you will anyway find a way out.
Right.
Yeah. And the rent is also here is getting high all the time.
High all the time.
So it's hard to manage, but still finding.
Right. Did you take education loan or did you?
No, I didn't take any education loan. My papa, like he really supported me. He gave me the money. So he gave me the initial amount to come here and do the study because my fees was like around like 12.5. Like after like this scholarship and all. So my papa gave me around like 5 or 6. The rest I just paid from my job, like working here.
Because you had savings of your from India.
From India and here started.
Because also like you've been working with the museum, the British Museum now for a very long time.
Yeah.
Do you see them sort of supporting you in any way in case you to stay here longer?
No, it's a government thing, right? The museum will only like sponsor like if having a higher amount like so other than that they won't sponsor here. Yeah.
It's again a threshold which needs to be higher. Probably not in your current role.
No.
What do you see? What would be your message to students who are looking to come to UK for more creative, be it filmography, be it visual communication, be it digital design? What would be your suggestion to them?
So I think UK is one of the best places to have this exposure because here they really value art and all. We get so many exposures. If you are a painter or an artist, you can like do some exhibitions and all. You are like certain like this, like I told you about this global talent visa. So artists, people can really get this visa. It's same like we have to meet this certain amount of criteria and all. If you are like, if you can do that, then you can easily get that visa for 5 years.
Right.
Yeah, and then you can bring someone like if you are married with that visa and all. Yeah.
Right. So you can also have your spouse over, but of course you need to prove that you are talented and talented
person
artist.
over
Yeah.
here.
I think that is also like very interesting. It's a very new perspective, new thought that as an artist, you actually don't have to be in the rat race of the graduate visa program. You can be completely different
and do your thing, and you can get that visa. Like if you want to stay here.
Tell us a little bit about your experience of holding an exhibition here. So if there is somebody who's creative, let's say there's somebody who's making small short movies or somebody who's painting sculptures, how does one get to do an exhibition? How does one reach there? What does one need to do?
The first thing that I want to really tell you is that I got all this like information like how to apply for this exhibition on from my professor. Like he told me like here they have this open call. So there we have this artists can get like so many opportunities in the website. Like there's so many open calls for like artists and the exhibitions and all. So we can just apply for all those open calls. So that they do have like some charges for applying application form and all. Sometimes it's like 30 pounds, 20 pounds. Some of them are 100 pounds. I just made some artwork based on like lucid dreaming and all. These are the works that I already made in my uni over here just for my one of the semester. And then I applied for an open call and I got selected. They exhibited the work in London and so it was like an interesting thing for me at the first time, because first time I'm doing something like that over here, and it was really nice. They invited me over in the exhibition show and all. So I just came to London because that time I didn't have the Schengen visa to go to the Athens. Yeah, so it was nice. I met a lot of artists over here. We got some connections and talked to all these people. Yeah, it just increase and add something in your portfolio, and you can get these connections with people. Yeah, I think we have lots of opportunity and like as an artist for like same as with this short films and all. They all have this kind of different kind of open calls.
So there's a system of open calls where exhibitions are happening.
Yeah, it's just
and they will like anybody can apply. So like to discovering, it's a way of discovering new artists.
Yeah, it's just like Google like artist opportunities open call and all, and then there will be lots of websites because here they have like lots of museums, exhibitions and everything.
Right.
Yeah, so we have so many opportunities.
So tell us more about the fun side of your life. There are a lot of students who are coming with this strong mindset that they need a job and they want to stay here longer term. And in that pressure, they just, they are so pressed. It ends up actually making them feel so bad that they're not putting effort into coming out of that situation and they're just struggling. But I see that you are so energetic, so cheerful. What are you doing for fun?
So normally what fun means for me now is like I do some sketches daily and I just go work out and just go out and for a walk or a run or something like that over here.
So I see that you're doing well on fitness too.
Yeah, I just keep myself busy.
Right.
And I think that's the thing that making me like do more like concentrating on my artwork. So way before when I used to be before working out and all, like it was like life was kind of slow, kind of so many thoughts and all. Now it's just keeping me focused on what I really want to do. I think that's making my life fun, like just finding the balance in the life. Yeah, I think that's what making it fun.
So you found working out as your buddy.
Yeah,
so you spend a lot of time working out, staying fit, keeping your mind agile, staying focused on your art. How do you have like-minded people around you who appreciate art, who understand art? Because I think not many people are coming from India with this kind of a mindset. So do you have like a community? Do you have friends who are like-minded like you?
So I used to have like one of my colleagues, like where I work, like in the British Museum, they all are like kind of artist people. So we kind of like go out to see these different exhibitions happening in the London. And so we also talk about this art and all over there. And way before when I was in uni, I had these like-minded people over there. And after the graduation, I moved to different place. Everyone just went down. And I also still talk with my friends that back in India, who are still artists, like designers and all. We always talk about these new ideas, making and all. So that's how all keeping me going.
So you have a ecosystem at the museum where many more other like-minded artists are there. And so you've been able to figure that part out, that where you can actually discuss. Because I believe if you're doing computer science, then there are a lot of engineers, right? So you can talk to them and
find your tribe over here.
But here I think you've been able to do that and you've maintained your network back in India. Overall, I would say that you have a very unique journey so far and a very unique future as well, because not many people are so keen on design that they will take such bold steps. So I think that's the step one itself, right? That you need to take a chance on yourself. If you don't, then you never know what can happen. Right? So Europe is definitely a place where the art is appreciated far more, and people are not just appreciating, but they're also willing to pay for it. So I think you are in a great ecosystem, and I hope all the very best to you, that you figure out journey, and when you become the next MF Hussain, you give up one painting to me.
Yeah, of course.
But I think that was great. Thank you, Arjun, again for catching up.
thank you.
Understand what you were doing and wherever
Yeah.
you are now. I think now you have more exhibitions under your belt. You have more art under your belt. So you have that growth that you have seen over the last 1 year. But yes, we wish you all the best for
sure,
the
thank
future
you,
and
yeah.
making sure that you are one of the most biggest artists and make India proud.
Sure,
yeah?
sure.
Thanks. Thank you,
Sure,
Arjun.
no
Yeah. I hope you had a great fun time. And if you did, do subscribe to our channel. And if you want to know more about Arjun, what he's been up to, we're going to put his Instagram link in the description as well. So do check him out and do follow him and stay updated with his artwork. So that's all for us today, guys. And thank you so much. And we're going to see you very shortly in the next video. So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel and I will see you all in the next video.